welcome back to my channel. So thank you so much for 100 subs. We've actually gone past 100 subs now as I'm recording this, but thank you so much. So I should have really done this video last week when I hit 100 subs. However, I wanted to get you guys involved, so I asked over on my Instagram, which I'll post here, what should I do, what would you guys like to see, and you all said a chit chat. So here we're coming with a chit chat. So let's get on to the video. So the first topic will be how to deal with hate, because someone put that on my YOLO, like how do I deal with it. And I'm what's the word, optimistic. I'm very optimistic, that's the sentence. So I know for every 30 likes I get on a video, I'll get 1 dislike. So I'll focus on the good in that rather than the bad. And obviously, like, since I've started my YouTube, I've got comments like, when I said watch my next video, people were like, when I'm deleting my channel. So I actually laughed at that. I was like, that would be a good clickbait title, I'm deleting my channel. Because there's no way in the world that I would delete my channel at all. But it's just funny how people would say that, and I was like, do you know what? That would be a really good clickbait. So I just look for the good in things. But I did get a message the other day, I can't remember what it said, and it just shows like everything that they said was bad, they then complimented it by saying, oh, you're paying, like you're attractive. And it just shows like jealousy feuds hate, and that's like a massive thing. Like, I did the story time that I did the other day when I was reacting to it, the girl that the video was about actually popped up and started beefing me, and I've actually think that I've matured, like, as I've grown older. 18 on the 2nd of June, so I'm nearly an adult, but I actually think I've matured as I've grown older. And I know the more you reply to it, the more that you let you know that it's bothering them, like the more that they'll do it. So I just half swiped and then never answered it again, because at the end of the day, I'm not in the secondary school mindset to beef, like, or argue. Like, I'm not like that. I just can't be bothered to argue. So there's no way that I'm going to sit there arguing back and forth with a girl that I haven't spoke to since the whole situation. But the thing is that made me laugh, I didn't say anything bad about her. Like, now I never said anything bad about her. Like, back in the day when I was like saying stuff, like, I did say stuff bad, but I was laughing at myself and going, why did I even say that? So I don't actually know why she decided to beef me. Like, oh, the video's about her, like I could have told her in advance. But at the end of the day, like, it's me reacting, me laughing at myself to see how much I've grown as a person, because I've grown massively when you look at that video to me now. And that's what that was about. Like, it was a bit of fun. But to wrap up the topic about how you deal with hate, I don't think I really deal with it. I just think I just move on for it. Like, I see the hate, and obviously, like, some comments that people say can affect me, but I just laugh it off, or I like message my closest friends that like I'm absolutely privileged to have, and I'm like, someone's just said this, like, what the hell, and they'll sort of comfort me. But yeah, so that's how I deal with hate. Let's take a break from the deep chat. Everyone take a snack. Woo, I'm not a snack. Woo, oh yes, I'm a snack. Woo, that's on Spotify. Stream now. My future is really daunting. Like, thinking about my future, I hate thinking about what I'm going to have for breakfast the next day, let alone what am I going to do for the rest of my life. So I've sort of sketched a plan. Like, I do want to go to drama school. I didn't get in this year. Royal Central, after my recall, they were like, no, and I was like, and then RADA said no, and East 15 gave me their foundation, which I don't want to do a foundation course. Like, to do a foundation course, I might as well stay on a year at my college, because a foundation course is a lot of money for what the training that you're getting for just a year. So I just think that's pointless. But I've been thinking about staying on at my college for a year, because it's sort of like a foundation year. So I might as well just stay on college, do another year there, just to get the training and preparation that I need. Come to the realisation that I need training over money. Like, I could get student finance for drama schools like uni, but I can never get the education free again. So I might as well take the education while it's there. But I feel like if you're struggling with your future, I definitely think, like, sit down with your parents. Also, think of what you like and think of the job careers that you can do with it. Or maybe, like, even start your own business. Like, if you're good at makeup, be it MUA. Like, just know your field, what you enjoy, and then learn about it more, so like what job careers you can go on to, and maybe try like self-employment, just see how it goes. You just got to try, just hop on everything that's out there, because you never know, you could get scouted for anything, or with your future you never know what lies in your future. Like you could post one TikTok then blow up on TikTok, like you never know. So I just think try everything until you know what's best for you. So a little bit of tea, I decided to refilm this section because when I first did it, I was sort of brushing off the topic. Like, I do want my channel to be light-hearted and funny and all of that jazz, but at the same time I do want people to relate, and I do want to be 100% honest with you guys. So I decided to refilm it. So the topic was of boys. I'm that sort of person that when you start talking to me, it's very hard to actually start talking to me. Like, I could be gassing you up to my friends, like I can literally think that you're so attractive and I could be so whipped on you, but the way that I treat you is completely different. And I don't know why I do it. Like, I'm just such a muggy person in general. So when I really like someone, I'm really muggy towards them. And like, I do this thing. I was talking to my friend the other day, and I'm very self-destructive. So I would rather destroy what's already there than actually them hurt me. Does that make sense? So say if I'm talking to someone and I really like them, I would rather ruin it then something happened and I get hurt. Like, it's always like a self barrier thing, and I do put up walls, and I don't think a lot of people get that. I think a lot of people just think like I'm being nasty, like selfish. Like, a lot of boys, like, they don't understand, and I feel like it's hard to get to know me. Like, even some of my exes, like, I don't feel like boys scare me in a way. Like, that's really bad. Like, when a boy's my friend, and obviously like my girlfriends, like, you obviously will know me like inside out. Like, you'll know when I'm about to cry. Like, I'm sort of a very open person. My friend explained this to me very well. She was like, Elle, you're an open person. Like, people feel like that they can read you, but there's actually a lot going on. Like, a lot of people like don't know what's actually going on. I was like, oh, that's actually true. So I feel like that is me all over. But with boys, like, I haven't found the right one, and I do have like a bit of sob like every now and then, because I'm like, why am I never like someone's first choice? Like, I feel like sometimes I'm like people's backup, or they'll see how things go with one girl, and then if not, they'll come to me. Like, last summer I thought I was talking to this boy, like we was getting on, like it was friends, but it was like flirting, so I definitely thought it was gonna go somewhere. And then he went and like got a more, I'd say girlfriend. Like, they didn't I found out that they weren't actually boyfriend and girlfriend, but they were talking like heavily in the talking stage, like basically like boyfriend and girlfriend. And I'm like, did I just read that wrong? Like, do I read signs wrong, or was I just not good enough? And sometimes it does feel like that, like when boys pop up in your life and then they just air you like 2 days later, it's like, was I not good enough then? But I feel like you just need to focus on the positive. Like, I've got so many good friends around me, and I know they'll defend me like for anything. I know good friends around you is worth more than a boyfriend. Learnt that completely. And it's sort of tough, because recently like I was talking to a boy and then it like flopped, and then he doesn't like me anymore, which is okay, like it's fine. And then, you know, when you see on Snapchat like they're with another girl and like your heart sinks, and I was like, oh shit, like they're moving on. I was like, oh, maybe I should too, because I know when I have a lot of boyfriends, which is absolutely key when you're talking to a boy. So I'll be telling them what's going on, because our talking stage finished and then we were just friends. But the way that he was treating me, like, he was literally acting like my boyfriend, and that massively mucked up my head. I was like, what do you want? And every time I'd be like I like you, like, what do you think? And he'd be like, oh no, we're just friends. But then he'd treat me like my boyfriend. So I just realised I needed to remove myself from the situation before I got hurt. Ended up getting hurt, but we moved. But I just, like, after that, like, I've just been occupying myself. Like, I think people will be like, oh, you can't get hurt from the talking stage. Like, you can't, but you actually can. Like, I've got this thing, I get attached to people really quickly. Like, even despite my walls being high, like, I sort of will pull on the front but still get attached really quickly. And I feel like talking to boys, dating boys, it's just all a learning curve, and you're going to end up being with a prince, and you're going to be treated like a princess. But until you get to that stage, you just got to live your best single life, go out clubbing, which we can't in lockdown, but after lockdown, go to festivals, live your best life, and you will meet your prince when you least expect it. So that's that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. That was my little chit chat. If you'd like to see more of this, more story times about boys or whatnot, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you soon.